some modeling, but it's not my passion.
You even sound hot.
Alright, well, what about you, Paul? What do you hate?